Alright, I will be doing my tech issues presentation now. My presentation is What are some of the benefits and negatives of texting in a classroom by Haley Hensley. This is a nice graph, showing I'm going to tell you about the negatives and positives of cell phone use while being in school. Mobile learning. Some of the negatives. It provides a great disconnect from the classroom when you are using your cell phone in class. Pretty much used for social use a lot of the time. I have seen that it's been used for gaming quite a bit. Some of the positives, I guess Twitter can be on both negative and positive, but Twitter discussion boards, wide access to information, and easy and quick learning. Some of the negatives. Twitter would be used as a negative. Limitation on words. You are only allowed 140 characters when you go to post something. Now, you could do multiple posts, but that seems to be a little bit more difficult. Sorry about that. It seems to be a little bit more difficult to have to post more than one thing on Twitter, especially if you're doing a discussion board. It makes you have smaller ideas, can't do as much, you can't expand your ideas and thoroughly discuss them. And Twitter also causes you to have to check in more often. The feed goes by a lot quicker. People can post, sooner. It's not something that stops on a regular basis. Another negative would be disconnect. Disconnect is, I would say, a prevention of learning, and what I read from my articles as well. You don't really pay attention when you are on your phone. You are maybe on a social network, which is the next thing, socializing while you're in class through text. Not only text, but from emails, Twitter, Facebook. A lot of people check those during class if they're bored, if they want something to do. Their phone is right there. The articles say maybe it's more of a distraction rather than an actual learning device. When you get on, most people will get on those other devices and text their friends asking, hey, what are you doing after class, or something like that, rather than looking up questions. But there is also positives. There is a wide access to information. You can have instant answers whenever you want. If there is a question that you have and you don't want to disrupt the teacher, you can ask it, just a click away of your phone. Google is right there, Bing, whatever website that you use, you can ask a question and have an answer right then, rather than stopping the whole class to ask a question that might be, obvious that you just, didn't know. There's an array of options that you can, use on the internet. You can find anything pretty much on the internet anymore. But Twitter can also be a positive. I guess I did say that the character limit would be used as something to shorten people's ideas, but it could also help. Maybe there is an instructor that likes to synthesize ideas, shorten them, get right to the point. It forces people, to be succinct. I can't say that word. And that might be something that a professor is looking for. All professors are different. They will like certain things, and possibly Twitter could be one of these things. There's other motives. Twitter, yes, it can be used for a social network, but possibly even discussion boards. This could really help out. Teachers might make it easier. That's for them to tell. And I was really wanted to ask a question: does it really help the students to have cell phones? As you can tell from my presentation, there are both sides to this question, and it's really up to you how you feel. Or, does it hurt them? I am still on the borderline because I do use my cell phone in class sometimes. Um, that's just something I do. I get bored. I want to check the time. I apologize. I do not feel well and I can't stop coughing. But as I was saying, anyone, has certain ideas about cell phone use in class, and not everyone will agree that they hurt you, and not everyone will agree that they help you. This is, a lot of information that still needs to be found out, a lot of studies that could still be taken, and we won't know until then. I would like to thank you for watching this presentation, and I apologize for all the coughing. I found this photo online and I thought it was kind of funny because that's what my high school teachers would say. Thank you again.